Over the past 2 years, I've made it my mission to create a personal brand online that will positively impact thousands of people while making a business out of it. And I have successfully done that. We're almost at 20,000 followers by the time I'm making this video throughout all my platforms. And I know some of you guys are really interested in what I do and you want to replicate the same success that I have. So in this video, I want to go over some of the tips I can give you guys to get your personal brand online on social media started. What's up, everybody? My name's Cole Hastings. If you're new to my channel, this channel is all about building your body and mind through a plant-based diet, as well as personal development topics, so consider subscribing. The tips are going to be kind of general, just kind of some starter tips to get you guys going. I'm going to leave the more specific, really detailed tips for my Patreon. You can go check out my Patreon right now at patreon.com/Cole Hastings, and that is where I'm going to be making tons of content, really in-depth content to help you build a personal brand online. Go check it out if you are interested. The first tip I have for you guys is to just start. Make that account, make that YouTube account, make that Instagram account, make whatever account you want to, wherever you want to start, but start off, I suggest, with one social media account. I think so many people get overwhelmed by thinking of all the things they have to do to get their account rolling. You know, they have to have the right software, they have to have good editing skills, but really, you just want to get that start going. And once you build momentum is when you're really gonna see progress. But momentum doesn't start unless you actually start doing something. It doesn't have to be perfect at the start or at any point, really. Perfection doesn't really exist on social media. Second tip I have for you guys is quantity over quality. The reason being is because you need to get your name out there at the start. The more content you put out, the more valuable information you're giving to people, the more chance you have of getting noticed. If you look at other content creators on social media, they've probably been doing it for years and they have hundreds or if not thousands of posts on their social media accounts. They didn't get there overnight. There's no such thing as overnight success. That one post is really what got them to the place they're at. I'm going to explain that in a second. So general guidelines, I'd say post once a day if you're using Twitter, post once a day if you're using Instagram, and once a week on YouTube, because those videos can take a long time to edit and produce. So let me bring you back to that one post that got someone famous. That is also why you should put out more content, because you have more of a chance to make that one post, that one video that is going to skyrocket your account. I have videos like this. One of my videos got ranked in one of YouTube's top terms. It's got 10,000 views. It makes up the majority of the minutes watched and the views on my channel. And that is just from one video. So keep pushing out content and don't get discouraged if some videos are doing better than others. Eventually, you are going to get to that big moment that's really going to skyrocket your channel. It's going to make it so that it drives so much traffic to you and you gain more followers just because of one video. But in order to do that, you have to be patient and consistent. That's my next point. Patience is huge in this whole process. So here's how social media growth works, at least how I have observed it. It's kind of like an exponential curve. At the start, it's really hard to get started. You won't see much growth at the start and it can discourage you, but you have to be patient and you have to keep consistently putting out content no matter what. Eventually you'll see, okay, it's starting to pick up a little bit, and then once it kind of snowballs and you just have so much content out that keeps getting viewed because it's just out there and people are still viewing your old stuff that you put out, you have more visibility. That means you have more of a chance to gain a follower, more of a chance for that person to say, I should follow this person because they have good content. And then you'll see that curve keep going up exponentially, and that's when you're really gonna see a lot of growth. This might be the #1 killer for people. Like, there are so many people on social media that I know of that I've come in contact with. They're like, it's not happening for me. I've been posting for a year now, almost every day, and nothing's happened. I only have 500 followers or something like that. That was me. Like, the first year, I didn't see much growth. I had maybe a few hundred subscribers on YouTube and only a few thousand followers on Instagram. The next year, I had the patience, I had the consistency, my accounts grew exponentially, and now they're kind of just on stride. It's like I have to put in less effort, but I still am putting in a ton of effort. It's just become second nature of me to make content. It becomes a habit eventually. If you can form that habit of just making content, so huge. If you just love what you do and you love to make that stuff, it's going to snowball, and that momentum will carry you to where you want to be. Next tip I have is to pick a specific niche. I'm going to be talking about this more in the Patreon. If you go check that out, there'll be more in-depth stuff about picking a niche. But essentially what a niche is a category of content. So the niche I'm in is vegan fitness and personal development, mostly just vegan fitness. You need to find a niche that's very, very specific. And the reason being is if you just make general content at the start, no one is really going to become a really hardcore fan of you, because you never have content for them that they're really super passionate about. If you're just posting all random things, like one video is something on like beauty products, and then the next video is on something like plants or like curtains or something crazy. I don't know, there's a niche for anything out there. But if you're just making general videos and they're all over the place, you're never gonna have a solid following that's really like, I look forward to this guy or girl's next video. So you have big content creators out there that are making crazy videos on anything, but at the start, it is crucial that you just have a niche that you're really passionate about and that you will love making content about. And I will go more in depth, like I said, about how you can find something you're passionate about or how to pick the right niche in the Patreon. The last tip I have for you guys is to experiment. Experimenting on social media is super important, and you have to keep your content fresh. If you keep posting the same thing over and over, it's like, I saw this before. Your followers are like, I saw this before, I don't need to look at it again. And it just gets stale. So you got to keep your content fresh and keep doing research. Constantly research what is trending in the news, what is trending in your specific niche, and you will start to make content that really blows up. Trending content is super important. I just posted a video the other day as I'm making this video. I ate like John Venus for a day. The I ate like blank for a day videos are really trending right now. And I saw that, I picked up on that, and I'm like, I'm gonna do one on John Venus because he's already in my niche. And I did that, and that video has over 2,000 views as I'm talking about it. It's one of my most viewed videos already in just like a week. And that is a type of video I've never made before. It was super interesting to people. It stood out, and it's trending right now. So do your research on social media. A good way to check this out is Twitter usually has trending stuff. I know Instagram has trending stuff as well. If you just do some searches, I would search on Google for Instagram trending. But YouTube, what you can actually do is just type in search terms. If you have an idea for a video, here's what you do. You type in on YouTube, like, okay, let's say my video is how to make $100 online or something like that. Look that up and type in just like how to make $100, and you'll see these YouTube search terms pop up. These are the trending search terms at the moment. So you should make a video that has the same title as one of these trending search terms, because what YouTube is showing you in the search suggestions is what people are searching for the most right now, and that's why it's trending. So while it's important to keep your content specific, you still want to mix it up within your niche and keep it fresh. So always keep that in mind. Experiment. If things are going well, even if things are going well, you should still experiment with new content and see, is this going to work? Maybe you might pick up on something that your audience just absolutely loves that you never would have thought of before, or maybe that fresh content will be that one video or post that just skyrockets your whole account. I am trying to recruit people who are extremely passionate about content creation and really want to make a personal brand and make money online through their personal brand, as I have been doing. If you are one of those people, go check out my Patreon. What I'm going to be doing on Patreon is giving you the most in-depth guides to building a personal brand on social media. I'm going to go over the software I use, why I make the type of posts I do, how to do search engine optimization, how to get tags ranked in search, how to get your tags on the Explore page on Instagram. I have posts with over 100,000 reach because I know how to use my hashtags for my niche. I'm going to go so in depth to everything and how I got to the point where I'm at today. If you are super interested in that, I don't want anyone who is just kind of thinking about making a personal brand and like maybe it'll be a hobby. I want people who know they can do this, who know they will be absolutely passionate about what they're doing on social media and they really want to make it their full-time career. I'm looking for those people. If you are one of those people, go check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Cole Hastings. Going to be making all types of content like that. And yeah, go check it out. Check out the intro video on there. And that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you got some value out of this video and you are going to, take action and do something about making that personal brand that you've always wanted to. And I will see you guys in the next video.